Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened at this time.
I told you I had to catch a plane. My plane took off at 6 a.m. and after 6,782 miles and 12 hours later, we are just about in Egypt. It would be 6 p.m. in Nebraska, but because Egypt is 8 hours ahead of Nebraska, it's 2 a.m. the next day. Talk about time traveling. Hey, can we hitch a ride? Or just keep on eating? Let's keep on walking. The Pyramids of Giza is one of the largest architectural creations by man and is the last surviving member of the original 7 wonders of the world. It is the oldest tourist attraction and the reason most people come to Egypt today. The 3 main pyramids, Khufu, Khafra, and Menkaure, were built in 2550 BC. That's 4,562 years ago. The Sphinx was carved out of a single block of stone and placed in front. In Arabic, it is called the Father of Terror. Whoa! It didn't scare off Napoleon's army. They used the nose of the Sphinx as a shooting target. Inside each of these pyramids lies a king and a queen. In fact, you can go inside the pyramids and see exactly where they lie. This is not easy. I'm crawling steeply upward in a narrow passageway, only 4 feet wide. I better meet you guys back outside. So glad to be outside where I can actually move around. It was too tight in that tunnel. But hey, let's go to the Nile where we can actually move around a little bit.
Okay.
Hey, let's ask this lady for a ride. Hey ma'am, can you help us? Oh, your camel's doing some pretty weird things. No thanks. The Nile stretches 4,000 miles from East Africa to the Mediterranean. Hey, if we look at this map, we can see that the Nile actually flows from the mountains in the south to the Mediterranean in the north, something we're not used to in the States. It was at the banks of the river that one of the oldest civilizations in the world began. The ancient Egyptians lived and farmed along the Nile, using the soil to produce food for themselves and their animals. During the autumn months, the Nile would begin to flood because of the high snow melt and the rainfalls in the highlands. The flood was very important because Egypt is a desert, and when the water would wash away, it would leave a thick black layer of mud, which was perfect for soil and allowed them to plant their crops. It no longer floods because of the dam they created in the 1960s.
Anna, you must leave Egypt before I get mad.
Well, I hope this Sphinx doesn't scare you away because Egypt is a great place to come and learn a lot about history. Stay tuned to next time where I take you on another great place around the world.